What's going on, everybody? We're back in the workshop. I got a special video today. We are going to make a tier list for racing games. Found this website called Tier Maker. Link in the description down below. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look and see. This is a preloaded tier list, so like somebody already loaded the games on there. Might not have some of the games we're looking for, but I mean, you know, who cares? And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So, all right, here we go. So it looks like we've got SS, SA, B, C, D, F, and never played. First things first, let's probably just clear all the games we never played. That way we can focus on the ones that we've seen. So we've got Forza Horizon, definitely played that. Need for Speed Payback. I think that's a new one. I own it, but I've never played it. Horizon 3, yep. Underground 2, yep. Forza, Gran Turismo 4, played that. Midnight Club, High Stakes, Pursuit, Most Wanted, Undercover. I think I played that. Drive Club, played that. The Run, played that. Gran Turismo 3, played that. Played that. Need for Speed Heat, I have not played that. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is the remake, I haven't played that. Definitely played Hot Pursuit, Underground, Forza 4. What is this? Enthusia? Never heard of it. Forza 7, Need for Speed Nitro. Never played that. That looks like a wrestling game. I think this is the new grid. Own it, but haven't played it. Oh, the original, the Need for Speed. Played that. Forza 2. I always forget which one this is. Is it Forza 4? The logo's so stupid. Is it Forza 4 or Forza 3? Who knows? But anyway, played all the Forzas. Forza's awesome, by the way. Gran Turismo 6. I think this is the first one I haven't played because I think this is the newest one. Gotta take it off the list. Alright, Grid, Autosport, played it. Pro Race Driver, Grid, played it. Gran Turismo Sport, don't know what that is, haven't played it. Grid 2, played it. Need for Speed Rivals, have not played it. Need for Speed No Limits, don't know what that is. Forza Horizon 2, Forza Motorsport. Need for Speed World, never heard of it. Los Angeles, played it. Midnight Club, LA Remix 2, Carbon, played that. Shift, I have played that. Undercover, I have played it, but why are there two? I don't know. We're gonna put this one on the list of never played. Did play Need for Speed when that came out. Porsche Unleashed, golden. The Run, awesome. Shift 2. I think I did play Shift 2. Need for Speed Shift 2. Okay, and then Gran Turismo 5. All right, so we cleared the list of the ones that we have never played. I wonder if I can hide it. Delete row. I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, so we cleared the ones we've never played. So now let's go through the list and rank these bad boys. Now, if you know me, you probably know what's gonna be close up to the top. So we're talking SS tier games. I wonder, should we just go through the games in order and place them, or should I just go ahead? I think I'm gonna go through and place them in the general vicinity of where I think they go, and then we can get into the nitty-gritty as we go along. So first off, where is Midnight Club Dub Edition? Come on down. Oh yes, that's an SS tier game. Sorry, that's cream of the crop, all the way up there. Absolutely. And I think anybody that's played that game as much as I did, is gonna have to agree with me there. All right, what else we got? So I liked the Midnight Club Los Angeles game, but honestly, they weren't that. They definitely weren't Dub Edition, but they were okay. They weren't bad. But honestly, at that point, the racing in Grand Theft Auto was better than Midnight Club games. So they can't rank that high. I'd almost vary against. The remix was definitely the better version. They don't get Fs because the soundtracks in those games, very good, very good. Anyway, moving on. We can't dwell on it for too much. All right, so Horizon 1 is fantastic, but Horizon 2 is that S tier for sure. Also fantastic. Now, Forza 4. Is it 3? Yeah, 4. SS tier. That game is fantastic. It's almost too good. Super duper good. Now you're definitely gonna see an implicit bias here because I am a huge Forza fan. Not that I hate Gran Turismo, it's just Gran Turismo was never as fun as the Forza games were, in my opinion. So you're not gonna see them rank too far up there. Forza 3, fantastic game, just not SS as Forza 4 is. Forza 2 was also really good. Forza Motorsport is B. Because, I mean, those games really, I mean, they started improving, but then they kind of peaked at 4, and then they just started going straight down, which, I don't know. Hopefully the next one is as amazing as 4 was. Now, the Horizon games, that's a different story. The Horizon games are really good. Honestly, they're starting to kind of wane a little bit. I think they peaked with 2. Forza Horizon 2 is just so good. I might even bump that up to SS tier. I don't know. Midnight Club 2 is fantastic. I think that's an S tier game. The original Hot Pursuit, that might be an SS tier game. Underground 2. Oh, Underground 2 is so good. Either S or A. Really depends. Drive Club, I do not like Drive Club. I don't. It doesn't go too far in the fun arcadey side, and it doesn't go far enough into the simulation side. So it just sits in this like middle malaise kind of. It's just not. It's not great. It's not even good really. It's okay. It's a great looking game, and some of the effects like the rain and stuff like that are really good. But it's just, It's a very meh game. The original Midnight Club it was fun, but it's not that great. You know, I'm noticing too that there are some games that aren't on here that totally should be on here. Like Test Drive Unlimited, top tier game. That game was really good. I don't see that on here. What else is on here? Project Gotham's not on here. So anyway, moving on. The Need for Speed, also that's kind of with the same as the Midnight Club. I mean, it was good at the time, but like overall great games, can't really say so. Race Driver Grid, that's a good game. Grid Autosport, I don't know what the difference is. I thought Race Driver Grid was the first one. I've played all the grids, so I should remember it, but I'm putting it. I gotta put it as a D. It's not even memorable. Most Wanted. Now this one's gonna be controversial because I know most people hated Most Wanted, but I think that game was legit. Soundtrack, cars, that game was dope. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it in the good old S tier there. Here we go. We're starting to get to the. You notice I've got all the Gran Turismos here that I'm neglecting to place. So let's see. Gran Turismo. I can't give it an F. I'm gonna put it in line with the cars there, or the car games there. Gran Turismo 4 is really good. I can't take away from that. That's an A class game. Need for Speed High Stakes. I enjoyed that. I think that's a B. Undercover. I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't that great. Now, Need for Speed The Run, I'm conflicted. I really liked some of the ideas in Need for Speed Run. It was just the racing itself wasn't as fun as something like a Hot Pursuit or anything like that, but it was really cool. I like the idea of a story-driven racing game. So I get to see. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, also, that was a really good game too. Not as good as 4, in my opinion. 6, I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Yep, just don't like it. 5 is not as bad as 6, but again, not as good as 4. Not nearly as good as 4. The new Hot Pursuit is awesome. That is an S tier game. Oh, the Burnout's on it in here. If Burnout was on this list, Hot Pursuit would get bumped down to an A in place of Burnout 3 Takedown. But Burnout 3 Takedown would be an SS tier game, so, it would kind of trickle down from there. Gran Turismo 2 was also good. I think it was as good as the first one, but just not that great. Need for Speed Underground, the first one, it's just so classic. it has to be as good, if not better, than Most Wanted. So I don't know. Maybe Most Wanted will get bumped down to A. Forza 7 again, dude. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with these new Forza games, and I might be alone in that, but not a huge fan. Hot Pursuit 2 was awesome. It was really good. Grid 2 is also pretty good. I'm gonna put that B level. Yeah, it's as good as those other games. Need for Speed 2. Now, Need for Speed 2 was no Hot Pursuit, but it also wasn't bad. I'm gonna put that. No, I'm gonna put that at C. Carbon. I really liked Carbon. I thought Carbon was really dope. It kind of fit right along with the Underground series. I thought it was pretty good. I did not like Shift. Need for Speed was cool. It just wasn't a good game, so I'm gonna give it a D. Porsche Unleashed holds a special place in my heart. I played the mess out of that game, and the soundtrack, so good. Need for Speed The Run. So I don't know why The Run is on here twice, so I'm actually going to put that there and drop the Wii version to never played, because I never played it. Shift 2 Unleashed. I'm pretty sure I played it, but again, it was just a very meh game. Gran Turismo 5 is a good Gran Turismo, but not as good as 4. I think 4 is probably the best Gran Turismo. So there it is. There is our tier list. Racing games. Now, I kind of sped through at the end because I started hitting all those Gran Turismo games that, you know, I have very little experience with, even though I've played them. I love racing games, and so that's kind of my tier list. At the top, you've got Dub Edition. Dub Edition is so good. Dub Edition is so good. So good. Games that are not on this list that I think would rank, Test Drive Unlimited. That game's awesome. That game's super cool. That's definitely an S tier game. Burnout 3 Takedown, SS tier, hands down. Has to be. The other Burnout games would fall somewhere in like the S to B range. Maybe even C for, what was it? Paradise. I don't really like Paradise all that much, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's going to be our tier list for racing games. If you have a suggestion for a tier list you think I should do, leave that in the description down below, and we'll take a look. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video.